coming up on rhetorically defective.
There's no meritocracy in this country. You look at Elon Musk, he's destroying Twitter. There's no meritocracy. That's ridiculous. Like
they're all judging me. Look at them fucking staring me down, dude. They fucking hate me.
I have a savior complex as an older brother, and I will save you whether you like it or not. So that's just me.
You want to be a savior and you're using me to make yourself feel good. That's what I'm
How
hearing.
am I hurting you?
You're not letting me have my own voice. You're not letting me speak.
How? You're speaking now?
No,
you're cutting her off.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I have to.
This isn't about love. This is just about making the world a fucking better place. This isn't about me personally loving this bitch or this cunt, okay? Like, I don't love these people. But Democrats are gonna fucking slave on it. I hate these people.
A white man elevating himself above a black person.
He called me a bootlicker. He called me a bootlicker.
Oh no, I triggered them all. I'm sorry.
She approached me in the parking lot after we finished. Is it true that Alec guy was calling one of the black conservatives a bootlicker? Yes, but I think apparently they edited that out of the Jubilee video.
Earlier in the conversation, this guy revealed that he has 6 friends who are police officers, okay? And he says that like these police officers like quit during the Black Lives Matter shit, right? Or some shit like that. And I was like, the Black Lives Matter shit, right? Or some shit like that. And I was like, geez, 6 police officer friends. That's a lot, right? That's a lot of police officer friends. So he said this, and I replied with, my guy, you have 6 cop friends. I guarantee you there are 6 very clean sets of boots right now.
So he's peeved that his joke that the black man cleaned these cops' boots, which means that he licked them clean, which means he's a bootlicker. He's like, they didn't include me dishing out this banger line of this black guy licking these cops' boots clean because he's friends with them. I can't believe they would leave that out. They really screwed me over by not leaving that in. Maybe they were trying to help you, Alec.
And they took that out of the final cut. Oh my God, they did me so fucking dirty. All right, I'll get over it. And he said they took out your bootlicker zinger, and I'm like, I know they did. I'm so pissed.
I see you once again elevating yourself above the rest of us.
Bitch, you are a bitch. You are a horrible fucking monster, okay? Fuck off.
And particularly at me, a white man elevating himself above a black person.
He called me a bootlicker. He called me a bootlicker.
Oh no, I triggered them all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm chilling, buddy.
Yes, you are.
The black man says, I'm not triggered, I'm just chilling, buddy.
I'm sorry.
I'm chilling, buddy.
But Alec keeps him in place by letting him know, yes, you are triggered.
No, I triggered them all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm chilling, buddy.
Yes,
so what
you
I
are.
hope comes out of this
chilling.
conversation is that we're all Americans.
I'm very glad that they kept that in where he addressed the hat, because it's so obvious that triggered him. You know what I mean?
Even if they themselves are a black person, they're just a self-loathing black person. They're just a racist black person.
If they disagree with me, they're
that prosecutor was
racist.
doing his job.
That's my policy. If they disagree with me, they're racist.
If people disagree with you, they're racist,
Yes.
just in general.
I was just kidding.
He's just, yeah.
You never know.
Just like
One
the
of those
hat.
kind of moments.
Sorry if I triggered you. I'm sorry.
You made a point.
Yes,
You
they
made a
kept it
point.
in.
Okay.
I really don't care what you think I am. I wish I had I wish I had backfired. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It definitely backfired. I know you meant to say fired back, and you're so cocky and think you're so smart, but you don't realize how much of a lol cow you are, and you were like, yeah, I wish I had backfired. How is this real?
I really don't care what you think I am. I wish I had I wish I had backfired. You know what I mean?
Grew up conservative, but I did have more left-wing ideas
so
about
pissed.
like.
I have 6 children and 2 boys, 4 girls. And all of them went to
I feel so bad for them.
This one.
They're all judging me. Look at them fucking staring me down with daggers, dude. Daggers! They fucking hate me. Okay.
Okay, but you don't really care about homeless veterans, right?
That's just
you
a
don't support.
idea.
You don't know
I feel
me.
like all your arguments.
He tells the black guy that he doesn't care about homeless veterans.
Okay, but you don't really care about homeless veterans, right?
And then when the black guy says, you don't know me,
You don't know me.
he just starts laughing and he just starts laughing.
You don't know
I
me.
feel like all your arguments.
Oh, he's so mad! I did so good. Oh, he's so mad! I did so good.
The color of our skin. I mean, as Martin Luther King said.
He also did not like capitalism.
I think something that's really...
She's so pissed! Ah, look at her! Not by the color of skin, but Democrats are gonna fucking slave on it! I hate these people. This isn't about love. This is just about making the world a fucking better place. This isn't about me personally loving this bitch or this cunt, okay? Like, I don't love these people.
Did I earn this position myself, or did my ancestors' suffering earn this for me?
And two, I've seen it in the...
Who fucking cares?
I love how the black guy is like, did I earn this position or was it given to me? And Alec comes in with, who cares? Why do you care? You come from thousands of years of cave people. What do you give a shit?
Your ancestors' suffering earned everything for you. If your ancestors hadn't done what they did, you wouldn't be here, and you certainly would not be enjoying the fruits of their suffering, regardless of if they're black, white, or whatever. Okay, you live in a society that began being built like thousands upon thousands of years ago. They all suffered for your benefit. That's such a stupid way of looking at this. It's like, why the fuck do you care?
I mean, the black guy cares. That's what the conversation is about. Affirmative action. I love how Alec makes up an awful argument and then goes, what a stupid argument that is that I just made up. What an idiot. But let's get a little more intimate with Alec. Let's see where this all started and how far he's come in his political journey.
Sometime during college and then afterwards, especially during COVID, my sister actually indoctrinated me into a more leftist position. And I overcorrected a little bit. I started becoming pretty cringy as far as like, sit down and let the minorities all talk, right? Don't say anything, don't speak over them, etc. They would, it was like the whole, you can't speak over Candace Owens even if she's literally a Nazi kind of thing. So
He's so mad, he's so mad. Ah! He's so mad.
I stand by that. So, yeah, I kind of leveled out, thankfully, and I'm less cringe now.
Did you? Are you? I cringed.
This is leveled out. Imagine if we would have been here a year ago.
I mean, maybe I am being cringe. Who cares?
We did it, boys. We found it. Pure, raw, uncut autism. I don't know what's lower, his self-awareness or the affect in his fucking face.
They argue that it's more racist nowadays because it excludes so many Asian Americans from getting into universities.
Yeah, totally.
Who deserve a spot, and they can't get in because of affirmative action, which, again, like you were saying...
See, but that's not true. They don't bar people who have higher qualifications from getting in. They don't do that. Student who self-identifies as Asian will need 140 SAT points higher than whites, 320 SAT points higher than Hispanics, and 450 SAT points higher than African Americans. National Study of College Experience. Well, I don't know enough about that, honestly. They don't bar people who have higher qualifications from getting in. They don't do that. I don't know enough about that, honestly.
Why do you assume that just because there is a disparity means it's because of a racial issue?
What else would it be from?
Bitch! You are a bitch!
So if you're going to get rid of affirmative action, what's the replacement?
Meritocracy.
Is people need to...
There's no meritocracy in this country. You look at Elon Musk, he's destroying Twitter. There's no meritocracy. That's ridiculous.
Did this squid really just say, you think meritocracy exists? Look at Twitter.
Because I would posit that the people who are least likely to have good outcomes in an academic setting are those who have to work 2 jobs. These are and have other stresses in their life. They can't afford a doctor. They can't afford a dentist. They can't afford anything.
I had to do that too, though.
Those are the people.
That's not just black people. It's not just...
But it's overwhelming.
And that's the liberal, by the way. That's the other fucking liberal chiming in there. She's like, well, I had to go through that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I was really hoping they took this question out. I went to sit down for this. No, 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 no. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. No.
I think that President Trump supports...
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. I think they took out my Trump impression.
So I don't see why someone would think that President Trump doesn't support Black lives.
I've heard him say...
No! 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 Don't do this to me! No! Oh, God. Oh, God. It's gonna be so bad. Oh, God. Okay, just play it. Just do it.
He knows all the best black people. He has all the best black friends. I do support black people all the time. Sorry, that was a very bad impression, but...
okay, it wasn't that bad.
I don't think...
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
He's been speaking horribly to this black man the entire time, and keeps calling him triggered after the fact. And look at the look in his face. Imagine how brave you have to be to say this to this black person's face because you're a leftist and he's a conservative. Isn't that so brave?
Like, Trump, he's an attention whore. He does the attention whore thing better than Elon Musk does. Okay, let's just put it that way. He's like Elon Musk light, kind of. He's like a different flavor of Elon Musk.
He made the economy good, and so the economy then impacted black people.
He did do the things that make the economy go line go up.
White people, Latino people.
He made the economy good,
everybody.
baby.
But Trump,
like, who's the economy good for right now? Like, if he made the economy so good, why is it currently?
We are listening to a leftist right now process how the economy was good under Trump and now under Biden it's bad. This is the cognitive dissonance that has to happen to understand that.
Isn't it? Wait, it's getting better right now, right? Under Biden? Like with all the labor union action stuff. But like when Biden took office, the economy was in the shitter. Granted, it was in the midst of COVID, to be fair. But it's not like it was like doing so great right before COVID either, right? I'd have to look into it. And I was like, yeah, no, that's fair. I'm pretty extreme leftist. I'm not gonna, I'm not going to back off of that, but I don't really care about the label. I believe in things that are good, and that's it.
And then George Floyd dies, and initially I was like enraged like everybody else, and then it started to...
initially I acted normal about it, and I was like, yeah, maybe the police shouldn't kill people who are overdosing on fentanyl.
How is being enraged about a news story normal? Especially during a global pandemic, as if you didn't have other things to worry about. Also, the cops couldn't have known that he was, I'm glad you said, overdosing on fentanyl. Also, George Floyd was 6'4" and Derek Chauvin was 5'9". That's like a fantasy fight in MMA, and George Floyd would have to know virtually nothing about fighting, and Derek Chauvin would have to know virtually everything about fighting for that match to happen.
Initially I was like enraged like everybody else, and then it started to...
initially I acted normal about it, and I was like, yeah, maybe the police shouldn't kill people who are overdosing on fentanyl. Maybe that would be a good thing to do, or a good thing to stop. But then I was like, no, actually, I'm going to be a bad person.
In second grade, when they taught us about slavery, almost every kid in my classroom would spend their entire time looking at black kids in that classroom. How was I supposed to not think, wow, these people are feeling guilty for something that they have no involvement in and I have no involvement in?
Every kid in my classroom understood the context.
People hate feeling uncomfortable. Obviously, you don't want to feel
See,
like
when they give anecdotes, just fucking make shit up that's exactly the opposite. Lie back. Just lie back. Just say, no, in my second grade class, they all understood the context. We learned about slavery and everything was hunky-dory. So now what? Now what? Now you have nothing. I thought that I came off looking pretty damn good. I think I did a pretty damn good job. And I think that those little snide remarks that I make were perfect for this format. If you're going to... if you're going to like get a point across in a format like this, what I've learned from this experience is those little quips are perfect because you don't have a guarantee that anything that you say is going to be kept in. So if you like get a word in while somebody's kind of on a monologue, you just like throw a little quip in like, okay, but you don't really care about homeless veterans. I think that works very effectively.
Of course you think that, but let's see what other people think about your performance.
Why do you assume that just because there is a disparity means it's because of a racial issue?
What else would it be from?
I mean,
upbringing, economic abilities,
desire
skills.
to go, desire to...
So
zip code does play a lot. If you grow up in a neighborhood that experiences a lot of trauma, you're not as likely to do as well in school, which means you're...
Why did they grow up in a neighborhood that experiences a lot of trauma?
I mean, lots of people do.
And you could sit around for as long as you wanted with your girlfriends talking about Roe v. Wade and talking about overthrowing the patriarchy in the hope that one day you might get your pee-pee touched.
She gave one pee-pee touch. Okay.
But my favorite moment there was when Alec said, what else would it be, when talking about the reason for disparities. Guys, if you weren't convinced that people are being indoctrinated into a skin-deep ideology, one where any disparity that exists has to be because of racism, and they see racism absolutely everywhere and in everything, this video should be the final proof that you need. This guy is so indoctrinated that he actually can't see anything but racism.
So the name of the show that I'm on is called, I think it's called Fuck Your Face with Facts and... Oh, no, sorry. It's not that one. It's not the Fuck Your Face with Facts and Logic episode. It's called Middle Ground. That's the name of this show. The name of the show is Middle Ground, okay? When you go on the show, they tell you, don't attack people, let people speak. Our goal is to have a conversation and to try to find middle ground. because that's the name of the show, okay? You can kind of see maybe why my intonation and my approach to the episode was a little bit more conciliatory than I would be on the fuck your face with facts and logic show, okay?
He's wanted to do to my people. So that's why I feel so strongly about it, because it is these policies that date back centuries that were built off of the death and poverty of my people.
Let's take a breath.
Sure. I'm breathing.
Okay.
Oh God, this guy's so condescending. Oh my God, he's so condescending. Oof.
I just don't understand why you think affirmative action has accomplished its purpose. I don't see
Curious.
that.
Why
How is it affirmative action's job to completely and totally fix everything? Like, is that our standard for?
do you assume that just because there is a disparity means it's because of a racial issue?
What else would it be from?
I mean,
This guy also is constantly trying to dialogue tree race realism. I don't know how much that'll come through on this, but in the entire thing, he was constantly trying to dialogue tree. Well, if it's not that, what else explains it? Is it black genes? Is it black genetics? Is it black, like constantly?
What's the replacement?
Meritocracy.
Is people need to.
There's no meritocracy in
Yes,
this
there
country. You look at Elon Musk; he's destroying Twitter. There's no meritocracy.
It's like everybody has the most soy random talking about. It's like, how can I shoehorn Elon Musk into this conversation? Like, little bro, what are we talking about? Why? How? What? What is the why? What?
Remember when Alec said,
I thought that I came off looking pretty damn good. I think I did a pretty damn good job. And I think that those little snide remarks that I make were perfect for this format.
well, he also said,
If you just own the fucking savior complex thing, like, it disarms them. They don't know how to respond to that. Because you could see they just turn into a crying, you're speaking over me. Please, no, stop.
well, after a good night's sleep and several conversations in the shower, he managed to walk these things back on Twitter. But first, let's hear him really feel good about himself before I show you that.
I did everything in my power to get as much screen time as possible, to get as much voice in as possible, to vocalize my opinions as much as possible, keep the camera on me. I'm the star. I'm the one with the right answers. Okay?
Yeah.
That was my goal, and I did it.
Dude, totally.
And I fucking did it. So cope and see.
Yeah, man, I know. I've also been 13.
Look, everyone's talking about me. Half of these comments are fucking about me, dude.
How is he not the living, breathing embodiment of the meme of the guy who pees his pants in front of everybody and then he's like, haha, rent-free, they're thinking about me? Yes, you got up in front of everybody and you peed your pants, and now they're talking about how you peed your pants.
What else do you want? I told y'all I fucking did it. I was the star.
The next day on Twitter, Alec copes, on my Jubilee appearance, I think I did better than a lot of people would have done under that sort of pressure and in that format. But I was more abrasive than I initially intended to be.
And I think that those little snide remarks that I make were perfect for this format.
A lot of footage used was from the end of the shoot, and I didn't have the same jokey energy. Also, Destiny being there was a huge surprise, and I felt like I had to outshine him. While that got me more attention, the trade-off is that I came off looking indignant and self-righteous at times.
What I've learned from this experience is those little quips are perfect.
I had some good one-liners and managed to irritate them more than once. Moving forward, I want to put more focus on being funny and poking fun at conservatives rather than acting pretentious. So Alec, you wanted attention, and now you have it. Welcome to the channel. I have Stuttering John, Sam Seder. I was looking for a third chair. You're an excellent addition to the channel. Promise me you'll keep peeing your pants, and I promise you'll keep living rent-free in my head. But this isn't fair. You're not here to defend yourself, so I'll give you the last word and send us off into a sweet, sweet dream with your narcissism.
You guys want to know a secret? I know this is random. Let me go back a little bit. So, I look... I don't even look like muscular, like in the way you would think a muscular person looks. I just look round, but like just in the shoulder area. You know what I mean? Like just here. You guys want to know the secret? I brought workout bands with me and did workouts right before I went on. I'm not kidding. That's like I got a pump going. That's how I look the way I did here. Anyway, sorry.